Hello guys, today January 21, Friday, episode number 17. So hope you are seeing all the episodes and few new playlists have also been included in our channel and you have to go and check it out because in Hindi and English both new playlists are beginning. Okay. So yesterday was Ajit Doval's birthday, 77th birthday. So we started something called the personalities video series which is already there in Vysh Courses channel, which will be a very short format like 2 minutes, 3 minutes in a musical format and with the background music. Here it will be like the teachers will be teaching you, okay, like the biography. So in Hindi and English, Ajit Doval's biography has been put out. Okay, so if you know both the languages, you can watch both because it's taken by two different teachers. So you will get more information if you watch collectively. Okay, video length will be less than 10 minutes. So in 10-20 minutes, you get detailed information about the personality. Now again, we'll publish when the birthdays of different personalities comes. So if you have suggestions also like you want to know about anyone, you can tell in your comment section. Okay, under these videos, go and tell in comment section like, sir, make a video on this person. Okay, like now Subhash Chandra Bose birthday will be coming up, so that will be the second episode of this. Other than that, if you want anyone to be done, please tell in the comment section of these two videos based on your medium of language. Okay, and again, a Hindu quiz series also started, editorial quiz. So whatever I teach you in the Hindu editorial, based on that, quiz will be done every day. So when you comment the answers there, we understand that okay, you have seen the episode, you have understood the concept, and then you can move to the next day. So every day, when you spend this extra 3 minutes, 4 minutes on the quiz, you are going to learn a lot of things, and you will be easily clearing prelims and mains. Okay, and even science lectures of Hindi medium will be starting soon. Okay, I think on January 28th will be the first episode. Okay, so please check out the channel. When you go to this video section, you will get all the details, and these are the list of subjects available as of now. More subjects will come in the coming days, but please subscribe because you have anyway reached till here. Subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon, and also save this number and WhatsApp me. Okay, UPSC free classes, free coaching, whatever you want, just WhatsApp me. Based on that, we can take it forward. Okay, so the articles I'll tell you today, good thing is there is no much articles to discuss. The reason being most of them are repetitive or not so relevant directly for the UPSC exam. Okay, because we talk only regard to UPSC exam. The first one, if you see, this is about the quote and compensation. That is the COVID claims which are pending. Okay, like because of death or maybe because of the treatment. Maybe many claims are there which government had promised earlier and has to be given. So last time also some reason was there, it was not reached to everyone. So Supreme Court had to intervene. So again, Supreme Court this time also now again is supporting, and also if anybody's claim is rejected, center has to give a proper reason for why it is rejected and how they can reapply, how they can correct it. It's not like one time rejected and then their entire chance of claim is gone. That should not happen. So Supreme Court is supporting the people. Okay, only that much is there in this article. Second one, if you see Yemen's tragedy, Yemen already I discussed in very much detailed fashion, and that will be the most detailed article you have ever seen on the entire internet. Okay, 2 days back, yesterday or day before yesterday, I discussed it, entire Yemen issue. Where is Saudi standing, where is UAE standing? So now that time I told you Houthi rebels are there and they are telling that they will attack Abu Dhabi, and that is what exactly happened. They have attacked Abu Dhabi, and because Abu Dhabi, UAE, they are supporting Saudi, so they attacked, and there I think two Indians and one Pakistani person was also killed, and the UNICEF is calling Yemen now as the living hell. Okay, because of the 7 year, I think the 7 March month, it will complete 7 years of crisis. Okay, so that is why it is a very terrible issue. So I am not going to again entirely discuss the Yemen issue. That is why you should watch the editorial every single day. Okay, this is just an extra news in that. That is Houthis attacked the Abu Dhabi airport. Okay, so this is the news. Now next one, this is about the raw agency, research and analysis wing, which we have. The founder of the raw, that is Rameshwar Nath Kao. Okay, his 20th anniversary of passing away, the death anniversary. Okay, 20th death anniversary is there. So every year some annual function used to happen in his memory, and because of COVID last 2 years it's not happening. So this about him. Okay, it's like a biography of this person. So this one is nowhere, I don't think UPSC will directly ask you, because UPSC don't ask questions about personalities. Okay, if it's a freedom fighter or something, UPSC still sometimes asks some factual things, but contemporary personalities of the modern day, UPSC usually don't ask. Okay, but for your interest sake, you can go and read this. And as I told, later in our biography series, maybe when his birthday comes or something, we will cover this person also. But today I am not discussing this article because for UPSC I didn't find it relevance. Okay, it's like entire journey, like what he did in 80s, 90s, 2000. So whenever he did things about that, his entire journey is being explained here. Okay, now next one, if you see, this is about the Kashmir issue. Okay, Kashmir, the press club, there was never a press club, and journalists does not have this free and fair kind of modes to communicate anything. Or if something happens to the journalist, there is no union for them. There is no body to represent them. Okay, there was no press club, and whenever it is there, the government is shutting it down. Okay, so the state government has done something, and I think it's again shut down. 2019, they had inaugurated a press club that is again shut down. Okay, so about that, it's a discussion. A watchdog is silenced. Okay, so you don't have to again delve too much into it because it's not any constitutional body or anything. So so you don't have to know much about it. Okay, there's the press club and it is now kind of shut down, so they'll try to revive it. That is the story. Now next one, if you see, this is the petrol prices. Petrol prices always, it will be like India, it's like very high since long time, even because it is in line with the international prices that we know. But when the prices is going up, we are increasing the price, but when the price is going down, we are not decreasing the price. Okay, so that is one problem which India sees, and only when election comes, they reduce the price a little bit. Now if center reduced and some states reduced, because elections are coming up in 5 states. I'm sure like when the elections gets over and when the voting, counting, everything over, they come back to power, the prices will again go up. Okay, because internationally price is actually increasing now. But if you see last few days, the price is kept low now because elections are coming up. Okay, they have not linked it directly to the international prices and they have kept it low everywhere. So that graphically they have shown like internationally price is increasing, but now the price is remaining low in India because elections are coming up. Okay, that is what is the only conclusion you can make. So maybe we will suddenly see a hike in petrol prices after the elections are over. Okay, this is the graph. Now this one, if you see again, budget is coming up. So it's an interview between 2-3 people. So this I cannot teach you. Okay, this is actually, you have to read it as a homework. But again, I'm telling it will not be that much useful to you. They're telling like, okay, I think it should be like that. I think it should be like this. They should work on inflation. They should work on that thing. So they are discussing. Okay, so that discussion is not important because anyway in 2 weeks budget will come. Actual budget and economic survey will come. That time we'll have the experts' opinion itself. We don't have to have these random people discussing about this. Okay, and one important term in this is the stagflation. Okay, so stagflation is what? It is recession inflation is a situation in which the inflation rate is high, economic growth rate is slow, employment remains steadily high. So when this is the scenario, this is called stagflation. Okay, so it presents a dilemma for economic policy since actions intended to lower the inflation may exacerbate unemployment. Okay, you are trying to work on inflation, but unemployment will still go high. So this kind of one situation is called stagflation. This one term alone, I thought I can show you. Okay, and in my economics test series and all, already we have covered it. And also simply search Vysh IAS economics inflation video. Okay, there is a video in which I have explained all the types of inflation already. Okay, it's a free video. It is there in English language in our channel, which I made actually, I think 2-3 years back I made, but it will be still there. Vysh IAS economics inflation, just search, you will get a video. So this is the overall articles which is of not important for discussion, and this one is about IAS cadre. Okay, so this one we'll discuss because the cadre rules a little bit changes, something is there, and it is kept in like review now, so states have to give their opinion. So this article we'll discuss. Okay, hope you understood like why all these are not being discussed. Okay, I will never skip an article if it is important to you. We are skipping only because either it is repetitive like Yemen, or it is some political news or something which is of very low importance, which will not be asked by UPSC. Okay, so now all the mentors are waiting for your comments. Okay, only when you get comments we will think of making the next episode. In Vysh courses channel also, some of the videos are getting good responses, some are getting very poor responses, so please go and check it out. Okay, because editorial will give you 20 minutes of the editorial 2 pages alone. The remaining pages of news will come in Vysh courses channel because it is useful for other exams also. So please see to it that you are watching it. It's just 6-minute, 8-minute, 10-minute videos. Please go and watch all these things and give your comments. And about lectures, many students, as I told, Hindi students have joined recently in our channel. So I'm telling you again, everything is there in Hindi and English. Okay, but some of the playlists will be like in the starting phase because recently only Hindi playlist we have started like in the frequency we have increased. Okay, like now if you see this week every day 8 p.m. there is polity Hindi lecture every day. Okay, this is the thumbnail of that. Okay, every day fundamental rights I think chapter is going on. So in next 7-8 days you will complete the entire fundamental rights directly from Lakshmikant. Okay, so like that, environment also is going on. Last week lectures were there, next week again will be there. 8 p.m. it will be Hindi, 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. it will be English. That is constant. Okay, I am only taking care of all these things, timings and everything, so you don't have to worry. When I tell 7 p.m. it is 7 p.m. Okay, when I tell 8 p.m. it is 8 p.m. The timings won't change. Okay, so please go and see. It will be there like under Premier section. It will be there which all are the lectures coming up. Okay, and the mains lectures, most of them we have kept on halt because now prelims is nearing. Okay, still if you need something urgently, please comment. We will continue. Okay, prelims quiz series also, like Hindu quiz I started. The remaining subject wise quiz also will start when the prelims is nearing. Okay, after March month it will start. So this article, IAS cadre, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, he was the one who had championed the creation of the Indian Administrative Service IAS and the Indian Police Service IPS, which you people are dreaming of. I think 90% of you want IAS or IPS. Okay, only then remaining people will be thinking, okay, I need IRS or IFS or Forest or whatever. Okay, and some people will need Foreign Service also. So these two, as All India Services, is like Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel who championed the creation of this. Okay, so whose members would be recruited and appointed by the center and allotted to various states. This is what is happening. UPSC is being conducted by the center, the exam, and then it is now like they are deputed to different places. Okay, so who could serve both under the state and center? So he considered the AIS or the All India Services essential to knit the administrative framework of a vast and diverse country into an integrated whole, and to provide a connecting link between implementation at the field level and policy making at the top. Okay, like policy making, it's at the top in the center, and the implementation is at the ground level. Okay, so that connecting link is the work of this bureaucracy. Okay, now his statement, if you see, speaking to the Constituent Assembly on October 10, 1949, he told, the union will go, you will not have a united India if you have not a good all India service, which has the independence to speak out its mind and has a sense of security, meaning their tenure, their cadre, their position, and their freedom, everything should be protected. Only then you will have a united India. Okay, then the all India service officers are made available for central deputation through a consultative process involving the center, the states, and the officers concerned. Okay, this is like the early days they are telling. Okay, first they will tell about the early days, and then we'll see the present situation. Okay, so in the past, certain healthy conventions were generally followed. Okay, in the past, no officer was sent on central deputation against his or her own will, meaning you will not be forced to go to central deputation. If you want your home cadre, state cadre, you will get that. Okay, every year the states would prepare an offer list of officers who had opted for central deputation, meaning some people will be there who was wanting to go to center. Okay, so their list will be like made by the state. Okay, an offer list without arbitrarily withholding any name, meaning there will be no politics played there, nothing. Everyone's name will be put if you are interested. Okay, then the center would choose officers only from those offer list. Okay, and the states would immediately relieve the officers also from the state deputation and tell, like, okay, center, you can pick them. We have released him from here. Okay, these are the healthy consultative process which used to happen once upon a time. Okay, now unfortunately both the center and states have at times floated these healthy conventions for political consideration. Okay, meaning some examples are there where it has not happened also. Okay, if you see 2001, 2020, 2021, old and new examples they have given, where sometimes center has unilaterally told, like, okay, we are taking these officers from Tamil Nadu, or we are taking this IPS person from West Bengal. Okay, or we are like taking this chief secretary and putting it somewhere else. So in the last minute and all, they will decide something where unilaterally things are happening. Okay, in the last few years this has been happening. That healthy thing is gone now. In all the cases, the state concerned refused to relieve the officers. Okay, in these three cases. Now, some states used to vindicatively withhold the names of some of the officers who had opted for central deputation or delay their relief after they were picked up by the center. Meaning now states also purposely will not tell, like, okay, we cannot release them. We need them here. Their term is going on. So like that's something they'll tell. And so state versus center problems are going on. Okay. So again, some example of some IPS officer of Tamil Nadu they're telling. So you can read this. Okay. Now central government has proposed 4 amendment to the Rule 1 of the IAS Cadre Rules 1954. So there is IAS Cadre Rules 1954. 4 amendments are being proposed. Okay, which is dealing with the deputation and has sought the views of state government before January 25, 2022. Meaning this week they are expecting states to give their recommendations. Okay, so existing Rule 6.1 under this particular thing states that a cadre officer may be deputed to the central government or to another state or PSU only with the concurrence of the state government concerned. Okay, state has to tell the yes, or they have to release them. Only then center can take them and put it somewhere else. Okay. However, it has a provision which states that in case of any disagreement, the matter shall be decided by the central government. Okay. So it's like a union list kind of thing, meaning it will or like a concurrent list kind of thing, where the state has the power to give suggestion, but finally if there is a disagreement, center will take the decision. Okay. Now, 2 of the 4 proposed amendments are disconcerting. Okay, meaning alarming or disturbing. Okay. So one is a provision making it mandatory for the state government to provide a certain fixed number of IAS officers for central deputation every year. Okay, meaning you have to give every year. Now the proposed amendment more or less compels the state government to offer IAS officer for central deputation even when these officers themselves may not wish to go to central deputation. Okay, so this is like a mandatory thing. They are not checking whether you like it or not. You have to mandatorily give for central deputation. Okay, so actual working conditions or actual real reasons why there is shortage of IAS officer, that is what center should address rather than doing this. Okay, what is the real reasons? Like poor working conditions in junior level post, opaque and arbitrary system of empanelment of senior level post, lack of security of tenure. These are the things which is the actual problem. So that is what center has to work on rather than forcing people to go here and there. Okay. Now with the government of India itself enthusiastically promoting lateral entry, lateral entry thing started where in the center directly they are taking people, then why is there a need? There is no need to push unwilling IAS officer on central deputation? Okay, why do you have to take people who prefer state cadre to the central deputation? Okay, that is what the author is asking. Now the second provision is, which is problem, is the state government to release such officers whose services may be sought by central government in specific situation. Okay, this is like mandatory every year, and this in certain situations, like suddenly they tell, like, okay, we need that IPS officer, we need that IAS officer, and state has to release them. Okay, so here here the problem is it may be misused. Okay, this provision may be political reasons it can be misused. Okay, like suppose chief secretary, chief principal secretary, these are people who are with the chief minister, okay, in particular state. So these are also IAS officers. So these people suddenly they tell you, okay, you go and work in that state, you go and work in that center. Maybe there it's the rival party. There's a different, because every state it's not the same party being ruled in India. Okay, so you take one chief secretary in West Bengal and put it in like Madhya Pradesh, that will not sometimes work. So political reasons you will misuse the officers and the positions. This is what is being told by the states. Okay, so long-term damage will be there. States are actually right in perceiving the proposed amendments as a serious infringement of their rights. Okay, it's actually against their rights. You cannot take away officers like that. The contemplated changes have grave implications for their independence, security, and morale of IAS officers. Okay, so if this happens, if this is going to happen, what will happen? States will then feel like better not to take IAS officers in our place. We have our state services, PCS exams and all. So state civil exam officers are there. We will take them for our work, because anyway, if we take IAS, the center will suddenly take them and go. Okay, if these kind of rules come, so IAS will lose its sheen. Meaning sheen means its brightness or its glory, and the best and the brightest candidates will no longer opt for IAS as a career, because now when you are IAS, you will not get your home state. You will be suddenly put to center or suddenly put somewhere else. So people will also, students also will feel like we will do the state exams now. Okay, now think cooperative federalism. This is a very good statement. If you see this jurist N. Palkiwala, he told a national consensus should clearly remind the center that it has not inherited the viceroy's mantle of paramountcy. Okay, meaning you are not a viceroy system you have inherited. We are a democracy now. Okay, the center would have no moral authority to govern unless it displays a sense of constitutional morality, particularly a sense of justice and fairness towards the state. So this, if you want, you can by heart and quote it in different places where federalism or something where center versus state comes. You can quote this. Okay, one more good thing is there in SR Bommai versus Union of India case. The Supreme Court held that states have an independent constitutional existence and they have an important role to play in the political, social, educational, and cultural life of the people. And this, if you want, you can note it down. They are neither satellites nor agents of the center. Okay, this is about the states. They told states are neither satellite nor agents of the center. Okay, this is told in SR Bommai 1994 case, which is an important case mentioned near Lakshmikant also. Okay, so we hope that the center will heed Sardar Patel's sage advice and drop the proposed amendments. In a federal system, it is inevitable that differences and disputes would arise between the center and the states. But all such quarrels should be resolved in the spirit of cooperative federalism and keeping the larger national interest in mind. Okay, so this is the whole idea. So I hope it's clear. Now you have to go and check out all the other playlists, especially this Ajit Doval video, which many people were requesting. So that's why we made it as the first episode. Please check it out, Hindi or English, whichever you like, and give your comments, and also tell new personalities which you want. Okay, so I'll come up with the next video. Thank you and have a nice day.